Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 63. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
See, copy ain't no way you could top me.
That was raw. That was cold. I fuck with that.
Thank you.
It's your boy Big Oof.
Yo.
As I, Vermilion, the father of all things sleepy.
What up? How y'all feeling this week, man?
And I just learned out Thomas is my father. So that's that.
That's interesting.
I'm in a crazy.
Right there.
That's not going to show up on the video, but okay.
Hey, man.
Shit, all right, man. It's been.
It is what it is.
You know the vibes. So what about y'all? Millie, Oof, what up?
My week was good, but it was very tiring. We got smacked at work this week very hard. We were off on Monday, but Tuesday it was just horrible, bro, because we had to make up for what we missed on Monday. So we got smacked hard. This whole week we've been understaffed and there's been a lot of changes. So it's been a tough week, but we're here.
Facts. Millie, man.
Planning on real quick going back to Target at all?
I've had thoughts go through. Like the thought definitely has come, but I know Target isn't a whole lot better than what I'm dealing with right now. It's gonna be the same shit, basically, just not to the extent, you know. But either way, I know I'm not gonna be happy if I go back to Target. So I'm looking for another job right now.
Got you.
Facts.
That's what it is. I feel like that's what it's really about. It's just about being happy.
Yeah, exactly.
True that. That's what it's all about. Millie, man, what up, man?
Hey. Got a camera. That's about it.
All right. Got a camera. Good week, man. Good week.
Good week it was.
What else made it good, man? Give me something.
I got an SD card with the camera, so.
All right, let's talk about something else because I'm not doing this with him.
My friends are about to go on a little trip, and it's just gonna be all the people they've been seeing during quarantine anyway. So they're not about to like break it.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be all those same people just going to a house for 4 days.
So, where are you going?
Not Minnesota, like not Minnesota. Fucking, I think Michigan.
Oh, word. You're not going with them?
I am.
Oh, word. That's what's up. Who's going? Or actually, the pod people probably don't know.
Yeah, it's just like it's probably like 10 people all together. So it'll be the first time I've been around people, like a big group of people in a while. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds lit, man. Sounds lit. Gonna have a good ass time. Well, while everybody's weeks have been good, there has been a lot of fuck shit happening in our country this week. I feel like this episode is gonna be kind of let's go with a little intense, a little it's gonna be all over the place. So a lot of shit happened, a lot of racial tensions within the entire country, and a little disclaimer to the people. This is a podcast. Obviously, we're all shaken up and like taken aback by it, just like all of you guys are. So, you know, we're still working through it also. So while this is a podcast, we're still going to make jokes. We're still going to have fun. We're also going to be giving our opinions. And shit, we might not be standing by those opinions in a week. Like, we're still trying to work through it ourselves. So this is kind of us talking about it. I haven't really like talk to anybody about it. I don't know if you guys have like had like real conversations with anybody like seriously about it yet. I haven't.
I had a conversation. I haven't had a conversation with a differing view yet, and that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, so like, you know, that's kind of gonna be this. That's what this is gonna be for us. So to the listeners, like, shit, if you hear us say something, we're just going all over the place. So there's a lot of racism. What do y'all want to start with, man? Where do y'all want to start?
All right,
I kind of want to hear what Vic has to say.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Okay.
I want to hear Vic.
Vic, you pick, man. There's like 4 racist topics to pick from, so you can choose which one we start with, bro.
Let's go with the biggest one, the George Floyd case.
All right, word. Who wants to open it up?
Bro, I saw somebody trying to say, how do you know it was racially motivated? And then the comment below it was like, have you ever seen a white man be held down like that? Like, over nothing.
Bro,
Over nothing.
that whole situation is just so fucked up. How do you kneel on somebody's neck for 9 minutes while Buddy is telling you over and over, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. But he started crying for his mom. Like, yo, when someone starts crying for his mom, that is serious. Like, this is a serious point. Niggas don't just do that off like some regular shit. Like, I'm not gonna be wrestling with my brother and start crying for my mom. Nigga, you're crying for your mom when you know you're about to die. Like, this shit is cooked. You are scared. Get off this nigga's neck. Like,
I didn't know about that mom thing. I didn't.
bro, if you watch the whole video, that shit is fucking wild. Buddy could not breathe. He was telling him, like, you are killing me. Like, I am about to die.
It
Like,
was so fucked up, bro. Like there was 4 police officers with guns. They had tasers, they had guns, they had everything. He was handcuffed on the floor, bro. 4 police officers, and they still need to put their fucking knee on his neck.
bro,
Like who the fuck do you think was in control in that situation? 4 officers.
Where is he going
One
to
person
run?
handcuffed, laying down. The worst he could do is fucking run away.
If you
He's not
sit
gonna
on his back,
fucking
that handles the same
arm
shit.
him and start shooting. Like, no, he's handcuffed behind his back on the fucking ground. The worst he could fucking do is run away.
bro, he not even like, he wasn't even like a built dude. Like, there was no reason to be scared. And it wasn't even like he was kind of built, but he wasn't built to the point where 4 niggas need to hold him down.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't that built to the point where that's necessary. Like, he's not the Hulk. And even still, it wasn't even a violent crime. Like, maybe if they had pulled up, not even still, no, but like, if Buddy was like shooting people and they were really scared for their life, or if he was just walking up the street knocking motherfuckers out, they'd be like, oh shit, maybe I'm in danger. It was a bounce check.
A bounce check?
They thought the check was counterfeit. They thought he pulled up with a counterfeit check, and they pulled up and knelt on the nigga's neck. Like, I don't understand how did we get to that from a counterfeit check to you're dying for this? Is this just me, or that's fucking wild? Like,
I'm just
I'm
like,
gonna die for an alleged counterfeit check too. It's not even proven. Like, an alleged counterfeit check means you no longer get to live because somebody thinks your check might not be real.
I haven't heard a single person take the opposition side like Chris said. So I think everybody's in agreement that this was wrong and very bizarre.
no, because I've seen it on Twitter. You know, like, you know how people have Twitter fingers,
Yeah.
and like they like to be on the other side. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, what do you mean? How is this not racially charged? I'm like, why? What other reason would, you know how many banks that like probably seen a counterfeit check and the nigga did not die post the fucking police showing up? I was like, they don't kill motherfuckers for counterfeit checks. I was like, last time I checked, they pulled up like army guns, like, yo, let us into stores. A bunch of white people pull up with army guns, and oh no, nobody's on their fucking neck then. No, I don't see it. I don't. Oh my holy shit!
Insane, bro.
Let's
People
talk about the
fucking
protests and the riots, man. What are you guys' opinions on that?
Bro, they tear gas black people for being angry, but when white people are angry, pulling up with guns, it's like, oh, they're just protesting. They're just protesting. It's like, yo, they are trying to use legitimate lethal force, and then on top of the fucking dictator of the country saying that he's gonna sick the army on fucking Minnesota, like, I can't what?
Buddy said,
I didn't like.
When they start looting, we start shooting. Fam.
It's fucked, man.
He said, y'all loot, we shoot. The president.
Is it Minneapolis or keep on getting lost, dude? It's too early in the morning.
I want to say
Minneapolis,
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Minnesota is a state. Minneapolis is the city in which it occurred.
Yeah. In Minnesota, though.
Yeah, either way.
You're trying to get
Like,
specific.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, dude, that shit is fucked.
Do y'all agree with the riots or y'all against the riots? What? Let me ask y'all opinions about that.
I don't want people to riot for the sake of their lives. It's just like, and to number one, sick the military. Like, they're talking about sicking the military on our own people. Like, yo, we pay for that shit. What the fuck?
What about Vermilly, Vic? How do y'all feel about riots? Agree? Disagree?
I'm
What's up?
all for it, bro. Like, it's as clear as day that friendly protests do nothing. People have protested for innocent people have died by under control of while they're being held by law enforcement, and it hasn't gotten anywhere. It's talked about for a month and then it's brushed off and it gets lost. So I feel like this is a great way it's getting people's attention. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm all for it. Violent,
Really?
not violent, I'm all for it.
I'm all with the rioting. It's just that they have to make sure they don't get confused and remember what their purpose is. So let's say they're trying to riot against the police. Obviously, you don't want to like kill and bomb police stations, but if you're going to do killing and bombing, make sure you just keep it at the police stations and not, hurting civilians and whatnot.
Yeah. And like, this is kind of part of what I was talking about with the disclaimer. Like, honestly, I'm not really sure how I feel about it because originally, y'all know I'm a peaceful nigga. Like, I've said that multiple times on the podcast.
Pacifist.
Maybe not on the pod. What are you doing this for? You think I'm not peaceful?
You go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, I think I'm super peaceful, but I'm normally not with it. But like, realistically, bro, something has to fucking happen. And if this is what has to happen, like, this is what has to happen. Like, let's look at it this way. This is the way that I was trying to look at it. I'm trying to like logistically go through all this shit, right? The people, the ones rioting, do not have, or like did not have the power beforehand. They did not have the power to change things. They're not officials in the government. They're not all that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. They don't have that power, whatever. The ones with the power, for the sake of the white people who are up in, like, have powerful positions, don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't give a fuck what the hell happens. They're just trying to make their bread. They're just trying to keep their power. Okay, so you kill a black man. Every time a police officer kills a black man, we're going to fucking burn down your target. We're going to fuck this bitch up, and you're going to lose millions and millions of dollars. As the white man with money and power, I don't give a fuck if that black man just died. But every time a black man dies, I lose millions of dollars. So now now I'm invested in this shit. You see what I'm saying? Now it's like, well, fuck it. Now I'm involved in this. So can y'all stop killing black people? Because every time y'all kill a black person, I lose $1 billion. So this shit's gonna have to stop. If we can't make them care in a sense of the life is worth something, then we're gonna have to make it something that they do give a fuck about, their pockets.
Yes, sir.
Some people at the same time just want to see violence.
Yeah, see, no, I'm not with that. Like, I'm not
Anarchy.
Yeah, see, I'm not an anarchist. I'm not like a violent motherfucker. I'm not with any of that. But like, we haven't found a way to make them care yet. That's just the fact of the matter.
The peaceful protest can only go so far. It's like every single time we've tried, it's like, yo, we do it. Y'all tear gas us. Like, yeah, get the fuck back in your crib. You guys aren't supposed to. Like, what the fuck?
Has there been an instance in history where peaceful protesting has worked?
You could say like Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
and you could say that.
I don't think that worked actually. I'm
kind of with you. I don't really think it worked either. it took a lot of time. A lot of people got hit with bricks. People were getting sprayed with water. And I'm like, bro, that shit did not work for real. It's 2020 and niggas are still getting their neck kneeled on. Like, I don't think it's worked. You know, like
they were also fighting for integration. When you look at Chicago, one of the most segregated places in the country, people are still like, you go across Austin, the blacks are just in that section, and then other people are everywhere else. But there's you already get it. I don't think it worked.
Yeah,
even down to OP, it's split in half. Like, you know how many black people I know that live on the north side of OP? I maybe five. All the rest live on the south end of OP. Every single other black person I know lives on the south end of OP.
Yeah. I mean, it happens everywhere. So, I mean, who's to say whether it works or not? And even when we do peaceful protests, it gets treated as if it's a violent protest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still going to tear gas you. They're still going to hit you with rubber bullets, sandbags, all that shit, or beanbag, whatever the fuck they be shooting. Like, regardless. So, fuck it. Turn the fuck up. Make sure the shit gets seen. Like, motherfuckers give a fuck now. Like, I bet the owner of that Target, it woke up and was like, yo, this shit gonna have to stop happening because I don't have a fucking Target anymore. Like, my shit is gone. Like, I just want, but when it comes to writing, and I'm not like promoting writing, like I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just working through it. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying they both can make it. Why are you laughing, Thomas?
No, I'm just enjoying this, man.
I'm just saying they both make sense in different settings. But if you are going to write, please pay attention to what you're writing, like, or what the fuck you're destroying. Yo, don't smash up random niggas' cars on the street. Like,
have you seen the pictures where it's like cops are starting the riots? Where it was like pictures of people, it was like a dude in a police uniform, and then it's him with a gas mask on, and he was like one of the first people in videos rioting.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, so what if we're not even the ones rioting? Like, what if it's down to like,
even if we are the ones rioting, pay attention. Do not smash up the mom and pop shops.
That's what I'm saying.
When it comes to Corona is already bad enough, they're making no money. Smashing up their shop that's not helping anybody. They already care. Like, you're not making them care because they already cared about the situation. Don't smash up your neighbor Jerome's car. That nigga didn't do nothing to you. Like, it's not necessary. Don't just smash up random white people's cars.
Target, Walmart.
That's not a thing. Yeah, like, hit on motherfuckers who are going to be fine regardless and need to care. Like, you need to give them a reason to care.
The only way to get through this successfully is to do planned terrorism.
All right.
That is a radical view.
Yeah, I don't know.
That is a radical view. I don't think domestic terrorism is the direct answer to it, as much as I think.
Let Thomas talk. Let Thomas talk. Why is domestic terrorism the answer?
That is the only reason, or that is the only way to make people take you seriously, other than rioting like this. But this is just gonna die down over the course of a few.
You know what?
Just like,
I agree.
I'm just like
I agree.
People, I'm just being honest, man.
This country was founded on domestic terrorism, bro. Now that I think about it, like, what the fuck was the Boston Tea Party? Niggas got mad, rioted, and threw shit off boats.
No,
like,
I read a post that said that. The post
down
said,
to the soul, bro.
The post said, don't tell them not to riot. It said something like, don't tell us not to riot in the country that we built for free. Like, I built this bitch for my ancestors built the bitch for free. I feel like I should have the right to burn this bitch down. Like, hey,
yeah,
fuck it. Y'all been profiting off it the entire time. Like,
yeah, I was sitting there talking yesterday, and I was like, yo, even if we get rid of the problem of like racism as a whole, like, the system is just set up so fucked that we're not gonna get anywhere. Like, there's no like. There are people who have spent their whole lives with dollars in their pockets. Like, there's been some days where niggas went to sleep hungry, niggas went to sleep like this, like that. And some people will never know that problem. And they were just set off better. Like, I get that some people won't have it because of their financial situation, and you don't directly have to be white to see that type of financial situation, but why the fuck can't we help everybody? That way at least everybody goes to sleep full. I'm like, niggas don't even want to do that. Niggas want the biggest part of the pie. And this is the shit that kills me. At this point, if you're supporting Donald Trump, you're a communist to me. There is no other fucking way. You're a fucking communist at this point. And I'm like, the nigga's about to sick the military on its own civilians. Like, I don't see what other type of country does that. I don't think a republic does that. I don't think a democracy does that. That is literally that is a communist idea. Like, I'm about to sick my military. They on Snapchat, they deleted everything from the riots. They're fucking censoring what's happening. They're like, I don't see anything besides this is fucking communism that we're leading to. There's nothing else. One nigga has all the power, like, supposedly. One nigga has all the power, and he's completely running this shit. He's about to sick the military on its own people.
I don't think he has all the power, but I think he thinks that he has all the power, which is fucking crazy. That he even can feel like that.
Dude, the second he's out of office, he's in jail. He's in jail. He has fucking wronged the whole country. Like, it's every single American has been wronged by this nigga. Like, at this point, every single one. This nigga needs to be in jail. Like,
all right, let me.
If anybody's a fucking thug, it's Donald Trump. That nigga's a fucking thug. He's a villain. He's a menace. That nigga needs to be in fucking jail.
All right, well, then let's take this and lead us into our next racist topic. That did y'all peep Joe Biden on interview with Charlemagne, man?
That's hilarious.
Did you peep it, C2?
No, I did not deep dive into that. I just saw it on Twitter.
All right, so Joe Biden said to Charlemagne, if you, I want to quote it correctly. Tell me if I'm wrong, Millie. He said, if you are having trouble figuring out whether you're voting for me or Trump, then you ain't black. And Charlemagne said, it's not that. I just want to make sure that my people are getting something out of it. And Joe Biden continued to argue with this nigga about how he is for the black people. Like, he basically went on that entire platform to just talk about all the great things he's done for black and how black people just love voting for him, and how if you're black, you should just vote for him. Just vote for him.
This is my main problem with that nigga. I'm like, you didn't lost the vote. The second you said you're about to make weed illegal, every nigga was like, no. Like, oh, you lost the young black vote, like, instantaneously.
He took that back in the Charlemagne interview. He
doesn't
want it to be illegal. But let's just talk about that.
Niggas not looking for that.
Hold on. Let me this nigga right here, like, bro, this shit pissed me off so much. What the fuck gave this white man the impression that he had the right to look a black person in his eyes and tell all these black people, if you don't want to vote for me, you're not black, nigga. You don't have the right to tell anybody.
How do you know what black is?
And who isn't black? Nigga, you don't know shit about that. You don't have the right to say that just because niggas don't want to vote for you.
Just because you hung out with a black man for 8 years, bro, does not make you black.
When you say some shit like that,
what the fuck?
The shit that bothers me about shit like that, and that's just not just from him. I'm talking all people, white people, black people, everybody. It pisses me off when people say things like, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, you're not black, because people only do that, or mainly do that, to black people, because black people are viewed as a monolith. Black people are perceived as though you have to be one way and we're not complex enough to where a white person, nobody says, if you don't vote for Trump, you're not white. No one says if you don't vote for this person, you're not white. That doesn't happen to other people. But black people, we're not complex enough to be able to think multiple ways. So we all have to think the same way, or else you're not black. When you boil a person down to just that, you're taking away all the complexities of them as a human being. And that's why people say things like, if you don't like Jordans, you're not black. No one says that about white people. I've never heard anybody say, if you don't wear Birkenstocks, then you're not white. I've
Why
never
is
heard
that the shoe that I thought of too? But
Bro,
that's low-key racist.
you see what I'm saying though? Like,
That's
no one ever says that. People say black people can't be bi. You know what I'm saying? Because black people just don't have the complexities to be able to. That shit is, bro. I hate shit like that. That shit makes me so mad. Black. Oh, you like anime? You like anime? You're not black. Oh, you like sitcoms? You're not black. Like,
Bro,
that shit is whack.
my God, you're wearing oh my God, you play video games? Oh my God. What?
Bro,
you just
nobody
you don't
says
play
that.
2K? You
Nobody
don't play
says
2K,
that to
you're not black.
anybody else.
You're not
because
black.
white
like,
people's brains are able to
what?
think in a billion different ways, and white people can be a billion different ways, and they can be whatever they want. They can do whatever they want because their brains are just complex enough to handle that. But black people, no. All black people have to think the exact same
All black
way
people
because
must
that's
play
just how it
2K.
works.
All
Like,
black people must play basketball. Like, you know how many times I've been asked, like, yo, do you hoop? No, nigga, I don't hoop.
Vic, what's your take on this, considering you're not black?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think that you see this reflection, like what Malcolm is saying and what Chris is saying? Can you see that?
Yeah, it's definitely fucked. It wasn't fair for him to say that, and well, yeah, just because you can't just fucking generalize someone and be like, oh, if you're not doing this, then you're not that. Like, the fuck is that? Everybody is their own person and shit, and yeah, it makes sense what Malcolm is saying.
bro, that shit is so fucking whack to me. That shit has always been whack to me. Like, I hate that with a fucking passion, and that like really struck a chord with me, cause like I just do not fuck with that. Like, I don't. All that shit pisses me off. He had no right to say that, and this is what me and Thomas had a brief conversation about this yesterday, not really serious. But go ahead, say what you were saying about like whatever.
I don't even remember what I said.
You were saying like when white people get too comfortable, all that, like, yeah.
I'm gonna try to piece together what I remember saying. Yeah, they get too comfortable and they think they can just rely on black people to do what they want because that's how it's been for a while. If you ask me, combine this with all the other stuff, man, just burn it all down, man. I'm glad people are starting to think on my frequency. Just destroy everything.
Bro, like basically what Thomas was saying yesterday, and I kind of agree with it, is this is why we let people get too comfortable in our culture, where we give white people a pass to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give them, oh, that's Uncle Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make them feel, you see what I'm saying? Like, we make them feel as though like they're so in tune with the culture that now you are black. Like, now you get to be black and you get to say things like you're not black, or you get to say things like the N-word. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, you should still understand where the fuck you're supposed to be. Like, there are certain things you cannot say. You shouldn't even be thinking. Like, and the thing about it is, he said, he actually believed that. Like, he didn't say that shit as a joke. He actually was like, yeah, nigga, you not black if you don't vote for me.
This is a perfect example of why I take the position that I do when I say black people have to hold specific things sacred, and other people, always give me flack for saying that because they think everything should be shared. We should all be one people. We're clearly not at that point yet, and when we allow,
not even close.
When we allow things like this to leak out and other people to abuse it, we get Joe Biden, we get Donald Trump with the Kanye situation earlier on in his presidency. Yeah, I'm not for it, and I think more people should not be for it. Start taking away these privileges that you've given people. Like, I don't know. I think the M word should go for a lot of people. I think obviously you can't dictate what type of music certain people listen to, but no, never mind. I'm taking that point out. I think the N word.
I was about to say you can't say people can't listen to
you
hip hop because black people
No.
profit off of white people
and that's
listening to
wrong.
hip.
Yeah, and that's wrong to say.
Yeah.
Start with the N word. That's my thing. Start with that. Take that away, and then people will start falling back into the place that they should be.
I feel like they've grown way too comfortable with saying it. Like I'll be chilling and like I'll see somebody like post a photo on Instagram and I'll have nigga in the caption. It was like I can't really fuck with these broke niggas. This white dude standing there. I'm like, nigga, you're not a nigga. Like I can't explain enough. When I say the word, it has no power. Like if I say nigga to Malcolm, Malcolm's like, this nigga's a nigga too. Like at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. Like, yo, I say it and it holds no weight because it's like, Malcolm, if I'm fat and you're fat and I call you fat, it means nothing. It means nothing because we're both like that. It's like, yo, if a Hispanic person is talking to a Hispanic person and they say something about being Hispanic, the other Hispanic person understands it. They might not get it in the direct same fashion, but they have a gist of what they mean. I have no clue what it's like to be Hispanic. I can't make a Hispanic joke to a Hispanic motherfucker. That is unfair because it does not weigh on me, and that is where insults begin to grow. That is where people feel insulted because you'll say some shit about some shit you have no clue about. Like, thanks. At the end of the day, Malcolm, there's one thing if I walk past you on the street, there's one thing I know about you. You are also black. That I don't know anything else. I can't hide it, can't do nothing. You're also black. At the end of the day, if I walk up to you and say, what up, my nigga, if you get offended, maybe I shouldn't say it to you. Maybe I should, but at the end of the day, it holds no weight. When a white person starts to walk up and be like, yo, what up, my nigga? I'm like, you're not. I'm like, yo, watch your lip. Like that's not a word that gets thrown around by you. I can actually take offense to that. Like, why do you feel like, why are you comfortable with saying this? Who told you it was right to say this?
Yeah, man.
They use the argument that we say it's right for them to say that, which is bizarre because I've never ran across anybody to.
See, but then
you would be like, I let my white friend say it. I'm like, no, nigga. Like,
if you were going to take offense to the word, why even say it at all?
Because I can't
take offense to it. Why are you saying it to someone else? Like
I'm saying
that's like me. I don't go up to my Hispanic friend. I'm like, yo, what up, my wetback, or what up, you spick. Like we don't do that. We don't.
Wow.
So why I don't see why.
But Vic, how many times has somebody came up to you and called you a spick? How many times has not to be that guy, not to like say it, but like how many times has that actually happened? Like somebody came up to you and said it.
I've had family members who have been racially profiled and discriminated against with that word.
Yeah, but I'm saying how many times has another Hispanic person came up to you and said it?
Because we don't do that. Because it's wrong. It's a wrong word.
But if a Hispanic person came up to you and said it, how much weight would it hold? None. Like, if you guys wanted to we changed the word. Why the fuck do they get to use it? We had to change it. Y'all made it bad. We made it good. Now you want to say it. Now it's a term of endearment. Nigga, no. Like, it's a word that has changed. We forced it to change. We did all this shit and made it nigga. Like, yo, like, this is the homie. We made it a term. We made nigga go from slave to friend. That is what we did. We did that. Why the fuck are you sitting over there chilling like, oh, well, since it means friend now. No, nigga, you made it mean something bad. Like, everybody else made it mean something bad. We made it mean something good. Stop using it. That is all that it is.
Stop using it at all, bro. Don't use it.
So here's the thing. Hold on. Let me hop in there though. Let me hop in there though. So here's the way the situation goes. I get how you personally feel about it. I get that you feel like it's a everybody nobody type of thing. But at the end of the day, you don't have the right to decide what is offensive to somebody or somebody else. If you're not black, you don't have the right to decide who can and who can't use the N-word, that everybody should be able to use it or nobody should use it, blah, blah, blah. I can feel offended if somebody else says it or if somebody else doesn't say it. Like, Chris can say it to me, I'm not going to have a fucking problem with it. At the end of the day, he's black and I don't feel any type of way about it. If someone else says it who's not black and I got an issue with it, nobody has the right to be like, nah,
Well,
man,
your
if it's
friend
bad,
just said
no
it.
one should say it. No, it doesn't work like that. If I start walking around saying spick and wetback to my Mexican homies and they're like, yo, stop that, I can't be like, nah, well, fuck it.
Well, I find it offensive to even say those words. Like, I don't even want to say it. Like, just out of respect for, I have the word that happens to me and people hold it again over my head no matter where I go. At the end of the day, like, yo, that is stamped on my skin for the rest of my life. Bro, the only life I'll ever know is black. That is the only life I'll ever know. And then people will tell me like, yo, y'all shouldn't be able to use that word. If y'all can use it, we can use it. Since why the fuck every time black people do something, y'all gotta reap the spoils? Like, what the fuck is that? Like I don't even know what the fuck's going on. We change a word, y'all want to use it. Oh damn! Like, when y'all used it, y'all were aggressive and mean. Now it's the cool thing to say. Now y'all like, hey, we should be able to do that too. What the fuck? What? Wait, we should be able to do that too. I thought we should be able to vote too. No. We don't know black people voting. What? That was a crazy idea at one point. Oh, but when y'all want to be treated like humans, y'all didn't treat us like humans, though. What? Last time I checked, y'all enslaved my people and then told them that they had to work. But I'm wild for telling you that I don't want you to use a word. You didn't want me to walk around living normal. Yeah, me asking you to not use one word is overstepping my boundary, though.
We, like you said, Chris, we put all the magic into a word. We have the right to govern who uses it and who doesn't use it.
Like,
if someone says to stop using it, that you just stop. Or
well, then don't take offense when someone who has been taught.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. Wait, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna stop you right there. You started with don't take offense. You can't tell anybody when or when not to take offense, especially about something like the N-word.
Nigga, I'm sorry.
That's it.
You're not a nigga, you wouldn't know.
There's no way. You can't start it with don't take offense. You just can't start it like that.
That's it. Like, you can't say don't take offense to, no, nigga, you're not a nigga. You can't tell me not to be offended. Like,
right, well, then, listen to what I gotta say. Do not get mad when someone calls you the N-word and you get offended by it when they were taught by someone else who might have been black that it's okay. Like, oh, you got the pass, right? Then don't take offense to that because someone of your own gave them the right intent, the pass. You know?
Yo, let me stop.
Okay,
right
hold on. Let's make it clear. If you've ever been on the internet even once, you know that's not some shit to just be going around saying. If your friend gave you the N-word pass or whatever, look, I'm not there. I can't govern shit when I'm not there. You should know better than that, and you should not be, just like you said, don't take offense, me saying it, don't take offense when I slap the fuck out of you.
Yeah, don't take offense when I'm offended.
You're
mad that I'm offended that you said a racial slur. You said the racial slur. You know the root behind that word. You know everything. You can't be mad when another black person is mad about it. You can't be like, yo, but my black friend told me I could say it. Nigga, I don't care.
If the thing is right there, me don't take offense, then you can't take offense when you get beat up in the middle of the grocery store. You can't take offense when you get canceled and now you can't get a job because everybody knows that you said nigga. You can't take offense when you got to delete your IG because you said nigga on IG Live.
Niggas are in your comments like, yo, this nigga don't fuck with black people. I can't fuck with this nigga. Like, and niggas are anti you because you're out there wilding.
Niggas
like,
are anti you.
Like,
it's not it's not a hard thing to do. A lot of people breeze through life without saying it or putting it on any social media, and they don't get their.
Saying the word, you can replace
Not
the
that
word
tough.
nigga with man. You could use man and dude in every single time you say the word nigga.
It's not that severe to where it would be missed. I think you could just, like Chris said, throw man, throw bro, throw dude. It's not.
King, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like yo, what's happened?
homie.
What's happening, homie? What up, my niggas? Like what? Like there's other words to say. You're choosing to use this one. Why? There's no definitive reason behind like everybody. Well, everybody's saying it. All your black homies are saying it, dog. The black people are saying it. I'm like, all the niggas are saying nigga. Like, that's cool. That's fine because they will never know anything but nigga. Like, niggas like all I have. When I'm walking down the street, there's one thing you know about me. You have no clue what my voice sounds like. You don't know if I'm gonna speak German. All I gotta say is one thing I can tell you: he is brown. Like that. That is that. Like, there's only one thing you can tell about me, and I have to wear it on my sleeve. I have to walk around with it every day, and people judge me because of it. For what reason?
People judge what's his face, dude who died. Because
George
Yeah.
Floyd, yeah.
George.
Niggas judge George because he was brown, but a white guy can say nigga and also get protected by the cops. I don't have that luxury. Like that's not a luxury I can afford, bro. No matter where if I move to an upscale neighborhood, they would still not protect me because they would not think I live there. Like that is the line. Like, even if I go somewhere where only paid people are, they are going to still not protect me because they're going to be like, wait, this nigga has money?
Like, it's part of the thing about it is if you're not that, you can't say it. Like, it's that, I feel like it's that easy. Like, I feel like it's that easy. Like, I'm not going to walk around calling gay people the F word because at the end of the day, I'm not that. Like, that's not me. And if they want to say that to another one of them, and that has nothing to do with me. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. But I will never not be black. I will never not be a nigga. Like, that's the fact of the matter. Just like a gay person will never, if they want to say that, they can. A woman, if they want to call their other women B word, like, they can do that because they will never not be that. And they have the option to do that if they feel like it.
They can change the
But if I'm in an argument
word.
and I call my girl a B, you best believe I'm gonna have
She's getting offended.
It's cooked.
She's going to be offended.
And I have no right to be like, but you just called your best friend that yesterday. Let's see if that saves me. Yeah, I don't think so.
It's gunshot wound to the stomach, and I'm somewhere in a ditch. Like that. That's that. Like, she's over it. I can't walk around being like, man, these bees. Just because girls be calling themselves bad bitches, just girls be doing all of that shit. I can't just be like, well, I'm with it. I'm with calling a girl a B, and then it's like, whoa, that's how you get smacked up. If you get smacked by a girl for calling her the B word, she shouldn't be offended. What do you mean? No, nigga, that's not how it works. Like,
I really don't think it's gonna be hard to not do it. That's my argument. Just
like
some time and you won't miss it.
Like, all it takes is one experience outside of your crib where somebody tells you that is a wrong word to say for it to change. If you choose to post getting caught up saying the word, if you choose to still say it, that is you directly choosing to do bad. Like, I don't know what else to say. If a black person has told you, yo, I don't feel comfortable with you saying it, and you proceed to say it, even if it's behind their back, even if it's with someone else, you know that you're not supposed to say that shit. You're choosing to say it. That's all it is. I don't particularly I'm never the person to sit down and be like super mad, like, oh my god, I can't believe he said nigga. I'm just like, I'm like, yo, if that's your, I was like, yo, if that's your type beat, as long as you're not using it derogatory towards, yeah, like if you're not sitting there like directly like, I can't fuck with y'all niggas, man, like, and you just hating this shit, this time it's a hate crime, man. You call me a nigga, what's good? If I beat you now, I'm within reason. So shit, go ahead, say the word. Say the word if you get beat. Oh, shit, that's your fault. You took the risk. That's a lot to take.
That's a lot to take.
Yeah.
What up, Vic?
What?
You got something to say back?
I'm not gonna argue in this conversation because it's 3-to-1 ratio. I'm not gonna argue.
Even if you have
the
another
ratio
white
don't,
person,
but the ratio doesn't
clearly
matter.
you
what
could
I'm
make the
saying.
ratio
You
3 to 1
clearly
in the other
aren't hearing
direction.
what
I'm
I'm
still.
saying, so that's fine. You guys aren't gonna listen to me. That's cool.
Nigga, I listened to everything you said. I responded to everything you said. Every single word. I responded to it. I don't care if you got taught by another white person, another black person that you can say nigga. Once a nigga
I
tells you
never
that
said
saying
that.
nigga
I
is
never
wrong.
said that.
You
Stop putting words in my mouth.
Wait, Malcolm, did he not directly say
He-
if someone is taught by another black person that they can say nigga, don't be mad at the person for saying it?
He said that, but he didn't say it was him.
No. I'm just saying, like, that's the direct thing. I rebutted all of that with, after you know it's wrong, that is on you if you still say it. That, am I wrong? After you've been told that it's wrong, you can't be mad when people are mad at you for saying the wrong word. After you've been told. That would be like if I consistently break a rule after being told that it's a rule, I'm cheating. Like that is completely what I'm doing. There's nothing else. I'm just saying, like, after you've been told some shit, regardless of what you do, that is your decision to either keep on breaking the rule or you can stop doing it. That is just your decision. There is no fucking I wasn't listening. I 100% listened to everything you said. I don't think you're listening to me. That's just like this is life. This is the only life I'll ever know, dog.
Facts.
At the end of the day, if they say the hard R, it applies to me. It 100% applies to me. What am I supposed to do? And my country treats me like a fucking second-rate citizen for no reason. My people have worked just as hard as anybody else, and we still get we get treated like criminals every single day.
What's the word? Oof.
What do you want me to say?
He's talking to you.
Okay. What he's saying is right.
Yeah, we get treated like second-rate citizens. We get the military sick on us for fucking. The military ain't never been sick on all the Hispanic people just because they were being Hispanic. I'm sorry, but they black. They drug us here and then proceed to like just discriminate us. Like I don't get it.
What just happened right there is, and this is very controversial, and it may or may not be podcast material, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. There has always. I'm not going to. No,
go ahead. If we got deleted, we got deleted.
Yeah, just speak your mind, bro. If it gets cut, it gets cut.
Yeah.
So, black people and Hispanic people and Asian people, those are minority groups, correct?
Yes. Yeah. All of them.
There has always been that one moment in which we always divide and we go back to our side. We just had that moment right there. And that is why, for that reason, I don't like to claim anything but black, and I never say minority. I only stick to the side that has identified with me since birth. And that, I just want people to know that is a thing. Like, there hasn't been 100% unity between all minorities, so you can't just group us all together. I think it should be more specific than that.
Yeah, because they don't. You can't like. I don't want to belittle anybody else's struggle. Like everybody has their own struggle at the end of the day. So like Hispanic people might not deal with the same shit Black people deal with, but they deal with something. That is just like the baseline, regardless. Asian people might not deal with the same discrimination as Black people, but they deal with discrimination. I'm just saying I don't see them sicking the military on anybody else. I don't see them like, oh my God, you guys are angry about something, send the military. We must kill them. Like I don't see them doing that to anybody else.
And I'm not
Like-
trying to play the struggle Olympics or anything. Where people
The struggle Olympics.
Yeah.
But from what I know and from what logically makes sense, Black people in America have had the hardest time out of any group of minorities or any group of people.
In America, correct. Yeah. I agree with that.
But that's coming from a Black person. A Black, like you're gonna understand the struggle because you're Black. Like I don't expect Vic off rip to just understand everything. Like it's not the life he lives. It's just he has to deal with other forms of racism. Like I'm not gonna ever say, well, Hispanic people just completely did not have it as bad as Black people. I'm gonna say we have different
You
struggles.
said different, right?
Yeah.
Our struggles are different.
What I've noticed is with the struggle Olympics and everything and the Black struggle, a lot of groups of people, and whether it be, I don't know, Asian, Hispanic, gay, transgender, whatever, they will take from the Black struggle and appropriate it to their thing, but the Black struggle cannot be it doesn't go both ways.
Yeah.
Part.
It's just I feel like whenever somebody tries to compare the struggle to the Black struggle, I'd be like, cut it. Like it's not even close.
And it's not even like shade. It's just two different things that should not be compared.
I'm like, it's just the struggle of a man. It's the hardest struggle anybody's ever seen ever, and it gets compared to like not to be that guy, but it is the.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm not gonna say that it is or isn't the hardest struggle that anyone has had ever, but I am going to say that in American history, Black people have had it worse.
Yeah, I'll say American history because definitely I've definitely seen some struggles around the world. There's just struggle. Yeah, there's struggle everywhere.
Shit, there's probably been worse struggle in Africa, honestly. But Black people in America, I would say, have had the worst struggle in America. What was that?
You said what?
That's a very blunt statement that I can't really
understand,
agree with, or.
All I'm gonna say is,
don't you agree
for 300 plus years, we were taken from our country, enslaved here, and we've been treated like shit ever since. And everything we do gets taken, everything we do gets snatched, everything we do gets seen off cool. We don't profit from a dime off of it. At the end of the day, Black culture it's not even Black culture anymore. It's urban culture, which is everybody's culture. Yeah, everybody uses Black culture, but we don't profit off of it. I use Black culture, but Jimmy up the street who's white is going to use Black culture. Vic, you use Black culture. But when it comes down to it, Black people don't profit off of, or even white people don't really profit off of Asian culture as much as they profit off of Black culture. They don't profit off of Mexican, Hispanic culture as much as they profit off of Black culture, Indian culture. But Black culture is going to be taken, and I'm not seeing no bread from it. I'm not making cash
just
off
treat my people okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, even since slavery, we gave away work for free, and even now we're still giving away our culture and everything for free. And that is something, and I'm still going to get taken advantage of when I walk up the street right now. Like, that's just the way it works. And I would say that the Black struggle is easily the toughest struggle that has ever been seen in America. And I don't see much of an argument.
I can't see any struggle being like in America, but around the world, that is where I fucked up.
No, around the world, for sure.
You know, around the world, we're like, I wouldn't even, there's niggas going through it. There's niggas going through it everywhere. But here, the problem is we get treated like second-rate citizens off the bat. There is no case like I I don't see that shit happening to any other race. They don't kneel on a nigga's neck and like any other race. I don't see that shit. They don't just be choking motherfuckers out for counterfeit checks to other races. Like it just does not happen. I don't see people getting choked out for that shit. A man was killed with bare combat for having a counterfeit check.
Allegedly.
Allegedly counterfeit. So what the fuck am I supposed to say? I'm just supposed to be like, oh, it's okay because no, there's no part of it that was okay.
The sad thing is he's just one of many too. One of many.
There's black people who get killed for shit all the time, and there's no justice seen behind it. And I'm just sitting here struggling, bro. Not to say that there's not a struggle on the fucking Hispanic side. There is a struggle. Side, I'm just saying the struggle we have been put through is ridiculous.
I'm tweaking.
American
Native American. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I kept wanting to say original American, which I mean I guess still works, but like
that's fair. Yeah. But I think
y'all want to slide into our next racist topic of the episode?
What is it? Let's go.
We got to talk about Doja.
I'm not too.
Oh my God! Yeah, canceled.
Look, man.
Canceled, bro.
Look, guys. If this is your first episode of the podcast listening to, I have been a Doja fan for a little over a year now. Since Amala dropped, I've been a fan. If you go back and listen to old episodes, you heard me talk about it. I think I might have said it was even the third, or it was in my top 5 favorite albums of last year. Like, I fuck with Doja Cat. She was in my top 5 favorite female artists. Top 3, probably. I can't fuck with Doja. I can't fuck with it. I cannot fuck with it.
Could you give us a recap? Because
all right, let's take a recap of what went on. Actually, I'm gonna start all the way back to last week even. I'm not gonna say that these are related, but I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, Doja told the internet, if I get number 1 on Billboard, showing my boobs real hard. Boom, she didn't do that. Now what I feel happened is niggas got angry, niggas got cheated, and niggas started digging. And niggas was like, nah, you gonna pay. That's what I think happened. I'm not saying it did or didn't, but that's what I think happened. Boom. Finally, some just magically tweets start resurging of her talking about like hating down on black people. Chats start like screen recordings of video chats where she was in a white supremacist chat where it like apparently she's a member, they say she's a member of a white supremacist chat room on Tiny Chat. She had a song that she made back in 2015 called Didn't Do Nothing, which apparently is a term used by white supremacists, like racists, about black people who get killed or taken by police, all that shit, and don't and basically people say, oh, didn't do nothing. So
people who profess their innocence on scene.
Yeah, people say that. So like they would say George Floyd is like a didn't do nothing because people are mad because he didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? So like she made a song called that where she talked about it. People said that she was talking about Sandra Bland. She also started talking about her 4C hair, which for people who don't know, 4C is like the nappiest like black people hair. Chris, your hair is like 4C. Your hair is probably 4C. Like, yeah, I don't know. It might not be 4C. It's probably a little closer to 4C. But like, yeah. So like a lot of shit, people are saying Doja Cat hates niggas. They're saying Doja Cat is a racist. Yo. Also, let's remember Doja is half South African.
I remembered, I saw something on Twitter where she said she never wanted to be black.
Oh, like, yeah, that was another tweet. She said that, like, she was basically saying, like, being black is such a struggle. Life would have so much more meaning if it was white or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like, she said she didn't want to be black. On top of the fact she said the hard R during a fucking stream.
Yeah,
they caught that.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, bro, really can't fuck with you. At a certain level, I've had friends where, like, they were like slightly racist or something of the sorts. I've had friends
Slightly
and they,
racist, homie?
yeah, they said that they were white supremacists and they made jokes like that.
And
But
you
they
were
knew at
friends
the
with
end,
them?
yeah, I was friends with them. It was all online, so it wasn't like I was playing video games with them and they said the shit, and then I'm like, bro, that's fucked. And they didn't realize I was black, and then they were like talking to me and they were like, fuck, like okay, yeah, I had a fucked up view, because I would rather talk to somebody who is on the other side. I would rather talk to them than just be like a motherfucker be like, fuck you.
No, yeah. Smart.
Because talking to those people, making jokes with them, laughing, like that is how you get through to a person. You don't get through to a person like just being like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you for being bad. You're bad, fuck you. Like that just doesn't work. And so I've had some friends, I made some jokes, but I don't think I've ever said like, yo, I hate being black. Like, then no. I've never hated being black. There was times when I was young that I felt like I didn't have friends, like the amount of friends that I wanted because I was brown or some shit like that.
And that's part of the society, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just tough.
Like,
but,
and I don't even know if you remember this, actually, but I do. This was back in, like, 5th grade, maybe 6th grade, when, like, Justin Bieber was popping.
mhm.
And, like, all the girls were going crazy off the Bieber hair or whatever. And, like, do you remember this conversation?
Yeah, I was like, I wish I had Bieber hair.
Yeah, you were like, why do
shit.
white people get the good hair? You know what I'm saying? And like,
Exactly, like,
and that's not like a racist thing to say, but like that's just how.
I was just hot. Like all the girls loved Bieber, and I'm like, yo, I can't look like Bieber. They're making it out to be like, I was like, I can't do the whole flow. I had no clue what to do with my hair. I'm rocking a bald head. I'm getting slapped in my shit.
Huge head too.
My head round in a motherfucker. Damn. I'm out here. I'm going out sad. I'm sitting there. I'm like, why I got nappy hair, man? Fuck. I'm all
And like-
mad and shit.
and in
then I
that
grew to
sense-
love it.
In that sense, I'm gonna throw Doja Cat some bail. I still don't fuck with Doja Cat. She's still canceled. I deleted her music off my phone. But like, I understand what she was saying about the hair statement because like I can understand being frustrated about it. I
Yeah.
can understand her
like,
being frustrated about being black because like it's not an easy thing to do. Like I understand that. What I don't understand is making the song. What I don't like, you know what I'm saying?
Like the hair comments, I completely get it because I'm a young kid who grew up around a bunch of white kids. I was like, yo, like I want to be a part of the hairdos too. Like I want to be able to do like a Bieber cut. I can't do a Bieber cut. I'm tight. I'm mad. I'm like, shit. As you get older, you either grow to love it or you grow to resent yourself. And shit, nigga. I'm rocking a fro now. Before I was cutting all the hair off, rocking a fro now. Like lot of hair. I can't be fucking mad. I think my hair is my most defining feature now. Like it's. What the fuck? I would rather have a fro than the Bieber. Like, of course, when you're 12, yeah, exactly. Imagine me with a Bieber, nigga, throwing the fro. Like, no, that shit would not be fire. But when you're 12, you're like, fuck, bro. I want to be with the in crowd. I want to be cool. Like, Justin Bieber got all the girls on him. I want girls.
Yeah, man.
Like, shit.
But yeah, I mean, she made a couple different responses, like, you know, talking about it, like apologizing for it, but then like, you know, defending her actions, all that, and like,
You can't really defend your actions in that
not
situation.
so
You
much
just gotta
defending them.
You gotta acknowledge that you
what's the
did
word?
wrong.
Explaining, no, yeah, I guess kind of just explaining, giving a little bit more insight, like, and I mean, for me, her answers weren't sufficient, and like, I'm quick to forgive a motherfucker, like. Y'all know I think I got like I've canceled like 3 people. Like I only have 3 people canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like
Kodak's
not canceled.
I'm canceling Kodak.
I'm not canceling
Cancel
Kodak.
Kodak.
Man.
Cancel Kodak.
Kodak is canceled, dog.
I'm quick to forgive it. Wait, what do we cancel him for?
All his statements about women. No, nigga. If she has a pussy, she wants to be penetrated.
Oh, no, I did cancel Kodak. I did cancel Kodak. You're right.
I was like, canceled. After that sentence,
that.
canceled.
Yeah, that was real rapey. Yeah, cancel Kodak. But like, shit like that. Like, I'm quick to forgive a motherfucker. Her answers weren't like sufficient for me. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that if she can shed some light on the shit to make it seem not so racist, but it seems super racist to me. And
I don't even.
I'm not mad at her. I feel bad for her because it seems like
she's grown comfortable with her body over the time, like, but people are looking back into her past, and she wasn't always the same person that she is now.
Well, no, it feels like she has some self-hate going on, and I feel bad for anybody who's dealing with self-hate and things like that, because like I do understand how it's easy to be like, and yes, she's still mixed, but being a black woman is not easy. Like
at all.
Like being a black man and stuff, being a black woman debatably even harder. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand it, and I feel bad for her, and yeah. I hope she stops these behaviors. And like I do not like to cancel motherfuckers, especially when like they bring up some old tweets. I don't cancel people for old shit, like old tweets and shit like that. If you bring up some tweets from you like 10 years ago, I can't cancel you off of that. I just can't. But she was in the chats like the day before they found out. Like that shit was recent. Like she was in them video chats like 2 nights ago or like last week. So I can't.
It was on Doja Cat. Doja Cat with money said that shit. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh no, you're wild.
Like, I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. Like, I can't fuck with that. I just can't.
Like, I can't do anything for you neither. Like, I don't get mad if a motherfucker used to be one way and they've grown, they've changed their ways. She has not changed her ways. She's just been hiding it. She's been chilling. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, can't fuck with you. And it's like, wait, why can't you? Can't fuck with you. Cannot fuck with you. That is not it.
Yeah, man.
Not
with it, bro. I'm not with it.
A lot of people do stupid shit when they're young, but it's when you start to grow up and you keep doing the stupid shit, that is when I'm like, no, you're just bad. Factual. Like, at this point.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You don't want to change.
All right, man. Whole lot of racism going on this episode. Let's talk about some music, man.
Music?
I got to keep it a bean with y'all.
Lobo 3.
Lobo 3, man. I said a lot. Trash. That shit was heat, nigga. That shit was good. I thought that shit was gonna be garbage, bro. That shit was gas.
I told you.
Nigga, I told you,
Yachty's like that when you start rapping.
Because he was saying that there was no singing songs on that bitch, and I was like, no. But there was, though. There was like 3 of them. Like, I wouldn't say singing songs. There was 3 like decent melody songs. Bro, Tyler, the Creator, fucking, oh my God, nigga. He snapped on his verse, bro. Tierra Whack, my nigga. Fam, that was a good-ass project. I'm going to be bumping that for a minute, for sure. I owe Yachty, I owe you an apology, bro. I definitely owe you an apology. I'm sorry for doubting. Like, I saw the black hair. I saw the dark cover.
That's perfect, man.
I saw you were saying, I was hating. I thought it wasn't going to be good. Certified slap.
Certified
slap, bro.
Certified
slap, bro. Honestly, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. And I've only listened to it maybe 2.5 times. Better than Lil Bo 2. Better than Lil Bo 2.
It came out today, nigga. What? You listened to the 2.5 times?
I listened to it once when it first came out last night. And I listened to it again this morning. And then I was halfway through it when we started up the call.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, man, I take my job serious. Thank you very much.
Hey, man. I never said you didn't.
Nah, but
that's all I gotta say.
That shit was good. I say it's a little better than Lil Bo 2. Keep it a bean. Keep it a bean, better than Lil Bo 2. Like a month ago, I saw an interview with him, and I think it was with Zane Lowe. And Zane Lowe asked him what his favorite his favorite song off it was. And he said Tokyo Drift with him and Juice. Bitch didn't make the tape. I don't know when I'm here, but I'm excited to hear that bitch. He said it was a mosh pit joint with him and Juice. And it was his favorite song off Lil Bo 3. And I guess he decided to hold it.
Or maybe he gave it to them to do the...
He might have. I'm sure we're going to hear it at some point based off the fact that he said it was his favorite song off of that bitch. We're going to hear it at some point. But, like, maybe it'll be on the deluxe. I don't know. But
Yeah,
like,
you said Tokyo Drift, and I'm thinking I'm like TD nigga, like the one that's on there, the fourth
no,
song.
not that one, not that one.
But then he also has Top Down, so like there's hella
Yeah,
TDs.
yeah, exactly.
So
But that was a good ass tape. I fucked with it. I give it a 8. It wasn't Teenage Emotions. It wasn't Teenage Emotions, but it was good.
that's what you be wanting. You be
Bro,
sitting there wanting
I
y'all
want
to just
another
start
Teenage
singing.
Emotion so bad, bro. I want another Teenage Emotion so bad, but I don't see that happening. So
Yeah. I can't blame Yachty. He didn't really get the best review for that shit. Like niggas was hating.
but that was just from random niggas, bro. His fans actually loved it. His fans love Teenage Emotions. That's like almost every Yachty fan's favorite album by him. One of my homies at work has a whole Yachty tattoo on his forearm, and I was nervous, bro. I was like, "What's your favorite Yachty album?" He said, "Damn, bro." He said, "You might think I'm not a fan, but Teenage Emotions." I was like, "No, nigga. That's how I know you are a fan. That's how I know you certified." If I ask you your favorite Yachty album and you tell
me,
he
has a Yachty tat, like what?
Bro, he got the boat on his forearm. He got the Yachty boat right here on his forearm. That's his only tattoo too. Like that's how you know that nigga a Yachty fan.
Hey man, might fuck around.
Shout out to him, man.
Get Playboy Cardi jumping off the stage, tattooed on my leg, just the upside down Cardi. I'll be like, damn, that's fucking hard.
If you with it, you with it. If you're a real fan,
that shit hard.
Go for it. I'm not getting no tattoos.
I'll probably get a money bag.
That's wrong. I'll fuck with that.
They just get a money bag.
All right, man. What other music? Trippy and Juice. I ain't like Trippy. I like Juice. Video was decent too.
Yeah, that's funny. I did like Trippy like Juice, per usual.
I honestly get more and more sad every time I think about Juice dying. Like, that is some shit that fucked with me way more than I ever expected it to. Because I've never lost anybody who was actually, like, close to me. So Juice is probably the closest thing to the person I've lost that was, like, close to me. And, bro,
you are blessed.
Oh, yeah. That's facts.
You are blessed.
What you mean you haven't lost anybody close to you? Like your family members you talking about, or like artists that you really like?
Family members that are close to me, I've never lost one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like
I've never lost any like family members or friends that were like close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, yes, it is a blessing in a way. It's also kind of not a blessing because I've had family members who died who I wasn't close to, like my granddad. You know what I'm saying? So like, but like, the Juice is like the closest thing. And I remember maybe a day or two before Summer Smash, me and Chris were having a conversation. And Chris said, like, bro, if I could bring one person back from the dead, I'd bring back X. And I was like, bro, you're fucking wildin'. Like, there are so many people you could bring back.
Bro.
And then, like, now I kind of feel that.
Bro, like, I know all of my family members and stuff, like, that I've lost. Well, I said that pre-hand losing my other grandma, so that shit was fucked. And X is just, man, fuck. I'm just mad because I'm never going to see that nigga in person. Like, that is the shit that kills me. That is a nigga who actually, like, had an impact on my life. And I'm like, fuck. I'm never going to see this nigga in person. Because I have been listening to this nigga for a while. It wasn't like I put the OP niggas on. I was like, yo, I got to play you this shit. It's crazy. It was like right before Look at Me blew up, I played like Young Brats. I played Young Brats for them niggas, and they were like, this shit is hard.
Bro, this shit's crazy,
Look at Me blows up. Niggas are like, oh shit, this nigga's fire. And I'm like, bro, like, I put my homies on there like, nah, Chris found this nigga a while ago. And I'm like, bro, when he died, I'm sitting there like, dude, there's no way.
That's
like,
depressing.
I did not get to see this nigga, and that kills me. That kills me every single time I go to a concert. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, man, that shit is sad, bro. Like that shit.
If I would have just saved the money one time, I would have got to see this thing in person. I'll never get to see Lil Peep in person.
Real talk. If an artist I see is coming into town, I've decided, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm paying the money and I'm going to see them. Like if it's by myself, it's by myself. Like I went to the Toby Lou concert by myself. I'll go.
I'm glad you're doing that because there's so many regrets of like, fuck. Like I did not go see this nigga, but I got to see Juice World, so that was sick. That was
Honestly,
sick.
the best performer I've ever seen. Hands
Bro,
down.
they brought out a stage for the stage.
Bro, nigga brought out 3 more stages on the stage, bro. There was already 4 screens. Niggas brought out 5 more.
I'm like, nah, this
niggas brought out live bands, ramps, like
yeah, they had to do it. They had to do it big,
bro. That shit was incredible.
The shit that makes me happiest, I got to see Juice World in my hometown, which is also his hometown, and that's that. I was like, yo, this
bro,
is fucking
that shit
crazy.
was crazy, man. Like that was easily one of the best performances I've ever seen in my life.
That was easily
fucking fantastic.
Easily top 10 days of my life. It's probably top 2.
Bro,
those 2 days.
That shit might
was
fuck around.
crazy.
That was Summer Smash was easily the best weekend of my life.
Yes, easily.
That shit was great.
Easily. That's crazy ass memories. I'm like, that's the shit in 20 years. I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna be like, bro. I was like, yo, that shit was crazy.
Bro, magic was happening, nigga. Like that shit was fucking wild. Like, really think about it. Really think about how little sense this made. I was in the front for 6 hours and didn't have to pee. Nigga, that's a miracle.
Nigga, I be sitting down. I be doing nothing. I didn't even drink nothing today. I gotta pee.
Exactly.
Niggas getting to the front of the shit. I ain't gotta pee. Nothing. No water, nigga. Not hungry.
That's right. Not hungry. Not like that's a blessing in itself, nigga. Imagine if I would have had to pee. I
didn't even eat those days. I did not.
No, we ate beforehand. Those. We ate beforehand. We slid the Mickey.
Oh yeah, like I didn't eat.
You did eat.
No, I didn't go with you, nigga. I went with Matt.
Nigga,
you went with Noah.
The second day.
Oh, the second day I did indeed go.
We went to Mickey's together.
The first day I was.
The first day I didn't eat.
I was not healthy.
The first day I was not
healthy.
Eat.
I didn't eat. I think that is why I ate the fucking second day.
Me too, because I was like, I can't do that shit again, my nigga.
I was like, yo,
bro, I was walking home starving, nigga.
You walked home?
I walked to the train station.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, I walked we Ubered to like a party that was already going on downtown. And I can imagine how I smelled, my nigga. I definitely smelled like people.
Bro,
but
I smell wild.
I did not care.
Bro, the Ski Mask concert, I came home wet, nigga. Like, I'm talking like drenched. Like, it looked like I jumped out of a pool with all my clothes on.
Like, bro, there's nothing like if there's anything I could tell you to do, go see your favorite music artist in a festival setting like that.
I'm telling you right now, if I see Big Sean, I'm losing my mind, bro. I am going to go fucking ape shit. And I'm going to be front row, nigga. And I'm going to make sure that this nigga sees me so I can get the fuck on the stage somehow, bro. I missed the opportunity to get on the stage at the Ugly God concert, and I'm never doing it again. I missed the opportunity to get on the stage at the Toby Lou concert, bro. I will not miss another opportunity to get on the stage at a concert, and that is a promise. That is a bona fide promise, nigga. The next chance I get to get on the stage, I am going to have it.
I'm going to rage.
At the Ugly God concert, he said who knows the verse to Back to the Basics? And he said, don't get up here if you don't actually know it because a nigga knew it last week and we clowned him. And I was like, fuck, bro. I was like, I don't know the verse to Back to Basics. I'm fucking stupid for that. The Toby Lou concert the day before, or no, the day of, I was like, damn, I should probably learn the Buff Baby dance. And I was like, I knew part of it, and I was like, whatever, I'm going to just listen to some Toby Lou. I ain't learned the dance. I get to the concert, he said, yo, I'm going to close my eyes right now. If you know the Buff Baby dance, jump on the stage. And I'm sitting there like, what is fucking wrong with me, nigga? Like, I knew most of it. All I had to do was learn like 3 more steps, and I could have been cool to get on the stage. It won't happen again. It will not happen again. At the Big Sean concert, if he says somebody come up here and rap the extended edition of Paradise, nigga, I'm teleporting. I'm teleporting onto the stage.
This nigga's hilarious.
I'm going to find out how to do it. I'm going to fucking teleport that moment, and I'm going to body that verse. And then I'm going to freestyle, and then I'm going to get a record contract to Don Life Records. That's it.
Wow.
You
And
gonna
I'm posting
You gonna
this on
sign the
IG.
deal? Is it
Bro,
gonna be a 360?
nigga, if it's Dawn Life Records, I'm signing that motherfucker. I'll take a 360. I'll take a 720.
The 720.
I'll take a 720. Nigga.
They gonna take all of it.
I'll take a
And you gonna
720.
be like, shit, as long as I'm living, nigga.
Bro, I'll take a 720 deal. And I'm gonna post this on IG and tag this nigga 12 times. Yeah, nigga. I'm getting signed to Dawn Life Records. I'm not even a rapper and I'm gonna get signed to Dawn Life Records.
He's like, I need it.
I'm sorry. But yeah, shout out to everybody who wants to go to a concert. I'm gonna be at the next Big Sean concert too. And I'll be at the next Yachty concert.
Oh, I was about to say, do you know when it is? But then I realized what's going on outside.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I was like, yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna
a
be there
crazy
though.
place.
That's a promise. I'm dropping that bread and I'm popping up. If I gotta go by myself, fuck it. I gotta go by myself.
Shit, man. I'm down to go to a Big Sean concert.
Nigga slide then. Cause I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna be front and center and I'm gonna be on the stage.
You probably have a solid opener too. You're not gonna
Definitely
have like
gonna be
no
a solid
dog
opener.
shit, nigga. I hate when you go to a concert and the fucking first nigga who come out.
Oh
is
my
whack.
god, bro.
I'd
I'd be like, fam. The Ugly Guy concert, it was literally like the most regular niggas ever with the worst music possible. And I went with my homie Eddie. Me and my homie Eddie were actually uncomfortable because they looked like they were getting angry that the crowd wasn't fucking with them. And they looked like the type of niggas that would like get it cracking. Yeah. Like it was to the point where I was about to pretend like the shit was slapping, and it definitely wasn't.
Instantly just start hitting that jig to be like, huh.
Yeah, bro. They were just random niggas.
Instantly, yeah. Nah, that was funny.
Shout out to Happy Birthday. Bro, why are the openers at the Corday concert better than Corday, man?
Yeah.
Keep it a bean. Keep it a bean. Happy birthday, Calvin. Bodied that shit. Loner body his shit and 24K Golden body his shit.
His birthday, bro.
And YBN body his shit too. He did. But his performance wasn't there.
I wouldn't even say he bodied it.
I don't want to see no nigga perform on a stool. That's just me.
Wait, he was performing like sitting?
Yeah.
What, did he fuck up his leg or something, or he was just sitting?
Nah, he was just sitting. Nigga, 2 Chainz did concert. He did a whole tour in a wheelchair. Nigga, you better figure the shit out. Like, yeah. All right, man, but I feel like this has been a decently long podcast. Anybody got anything else to talk about? I don't think so.
How long is this podcast, man? I don't even know.
A minute, probably like over an hour and a half.
Shit, I just posted, dog.
Yeah, man, I feel like we bodied it, though. Good-ass episode. Anybody got anything else? Any closing remarks?
Cardi, you should drop. Shit. I'm sick of waiting. Can we go outside now? Can we kill coronavirus?
Minnesota, stay safe.
Oh,
yeah, stay safe, Minnesota.
Big facts.
R.I.P. George Floyd. My condolences to all of his family,
Friends,
loved ones, all that. Yeah, I think that's all I got. We are